We're about to spill the beans on Rolex, the heavyweight of high-end timepieces, and the buzz it's been stirring up. If you've been itching for the inside scoop on Rolex's intriguing moves, you're in for a treat. Get ready to dive deep into the heart of the controversy. So, what's the deal with Rolex these days? Well, it seems like the big brand might be facing some challenges, and we're here to break it down for you. There's talk about Rolex controlling the distribution of their watches and creating shortages, sparking debates among watch collectors and enthusiasts. Rolex, known for its top-notch quality and reliability, has been a symbol of luxury watches for years. But hold on, the game has changed. Long gone are the days of snagging a Rolex at a standard price. Prices have skyrocketed, reaching double, triple, or even 5 times the original cost. Enter the pandemic, shaking up supply chains and causing shortages across various industries, including watches. Even before the pandemic, models like the Daytona and Submariner were already in short supply. Now, snagging a Daytona requires patience. We're talking years of waiting, even if your wallet is ready and waiting. This scarcity has stirred frustration among Rolex aficionados, leading some to explore alternative options and diminishing the once sky-high demand for Rolex watches. But here's the twist: is this intentional? Could Rolex be deliberately targeting an ultra-exclusive market to boost its luxury image? Some speculate that scarcity is a strategy, nudging customers towards alternative models and boosting sales for different Rolex offerings. Now, let's talk about flippers, those savvy individuals flipping less desirable models in hopes of scoring the hottest ones in the future. They're selling these coveted timepieces at exorbitant prices, fueling the scarcity even beyond authorized channels. Second-hand sellers are capitalizing on the demand, curating waiting lists and amplifying the scarcity in the market. But wait, scarcity isn't a new game for Rolex. What's different now is the escalating extremity of the shortage, leaving watch collectors and enthusiasts pulling their hair out in frustration. The challenge of getting your hands on these iconic timepieces is more pronounced than ever. Now, Rolex's stance against reducing watch-related crimes has raised eyebrows. Despite potential solutions like identifying counterfeit watches for a fee, Rolex has opted to stay out of the game, making it harder for pre-owned Rolex watches to find new homes. Vintage Rolex watches, with their unique charm, have become increasingly desirable. However, the risk of buying a fake has created a roadblock for those looking to delve into the world of vintage timepieces, leading to a loss of respect for the brand. While Rolex undeniably holds a prominent position in the luxury watch realm, it's not solely because they produce superior watches. It's all about perception. Rolex needs to pay attention to public sentiment and step up its public relations efforts. One major concern is the behavior of authorized dealers, seemingly favoring certain individuals and contributing to watches ending up on the black market at exorbitant prices. Regulation and attention from Rolex are needed to address this issue. Another letdown is Rolex's annual production of around 1 million watches, often resulting in unmet promises and frustrated customers and retailers. Customers are left at the mercy of alternative dealers who may not provide reliable service or repair for these expensive timepieces. The snobbery associated with the Rolex brand needs addressing too, especially towards first-time watch enthusiasts. The watch community should be welcoming, avoiding dismissive attitudes towards other brands and respecting individual preferences. Selling watches isn't a life-saving cure. It's about selling wristwatches. Treating potential customers poorly just because they want to buy their dream watch isn't acceptable. Favored dealers and special treatment create an unfair situation, leaving some customers waiting for promised watches. It's frustrating to spend tons of money on something you don't want just for a chance at what you desire. Rolex, once seen as charming and exclusive, is now facing complaints about accessibility, with accusations of intentional scarcity. Rolex insists it's not part of their plan, but rather a consequence of the inability to meet high demand without sacrificing quality. Now that we've looked closely at how Rolex has been making some interesting moves, let's switch gears and make a list of the good and not so good things about the brand. We'll break down what makes Rolex stand out and where they might be facing some problems. On one side, Rolex's plan to make their watches hard to get has made them even more special. This makes people really want them, and if you're lucky enough to have one, it could be worth a lot if you decide to sell it. This has definitely made Rolex a big deal in the fancy watch world, and people can't stop talking about it. But there's a flip side to this strategy. The fact that Rolex watches are hard to find has left a bunch of watch fans feeling frustrated. Some have to wait for a super long time, and the prices have shot up a lot, sometimes being 2, 3, or even 5 times more than what they originally cost. Also, there's a risk of coming across fake vintage Rolex watches, which is not cool and kind of makes it hard to trust the brand like we used to. Pros. Brand prestige. Rolex maintains a prestigious position in the luxury watch industry, renowned for top-notch quality and reliability. Exclusivity. The intentional scarcity strategy contributes to the exclusivity of Rolex watches, making them highly sought after and desired by collectors. Resale value. Limited availability and high demand contribute to strong resale values, potentially benefiting those who own Rolex watches. Market interest. Controversies around Rolex create ongoing interest and discussions within the watch community, keeping the brand in the limelight. Perception of superiority. Despite potential shortcomings, Rolex maintains a perception of producing superior watches, contributing to its esteemed status. Cons. Accessibility issues. Scarcity and long waiting lists make it challenging for enthusiasts to access their desired Rolex models, causing frustration among potential buyers. Price surge. Skyrocketing prices, often double, triple, or even 5 times the original cost, limit affordability and accessibility for a broader customer base. Risk of counterfeits. The risk of counterfeit vintage Rolex watches discourages potential buyers, leading to a loss of trust in the brand. Limited assistance for pre-owned market. Rolex's reluctance to assist the pre-owned market in identifying lost or stolen watches creates challenges for those looking to buy second-hand. Overproduction challenges. Annual production of around 1 million watches leads to unmet promises, frustrated customers, and questions about the brand's reputation. Rolex's scarcity strategy contributes to its allure and market dynamics, but it comes with challenges and controversies that impact accessibility, affordability, and public perception. The brand's reputation remains strong, but addressing certain issues could enhance its standing in the luxury watch world. What are your thoughts on these Rolex issues? Drop your opinions down below. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to Capital Luxury for more watch industry insights. Thanks for tuning in, and catch you at the next one.